The party that has renewed my mandate is called the National Unity Platform. That's the name of the party. You kept referring to it as the National Unity Party. But I appreciate your interest in matters to do with my political party, sir.
Actually, the letter refers to it as the party.
It is a party.
Okay.
Yes, it is a political party. But its name is National Unity Platform.
So it's NUP party, yeah.
Mr. Speaker, again, to comfort you and the honorable colleagues, really I'm not here to oppose anything and everything. No. My duty and the duty of colleagues on this side is to keep the government in check. That's our duty. And I invite colleagues to join us in doing this duty, doing the same, executing this mandate. Because keeping the government in check is for the good of each one of us. Honorable Speaker, I'm sure one of these days you will have a day when members will raise matters of national importance. They'll tell you about the poor roads in their areas. They'll tell you about, government officials stealing money that is supposed to trickle down to their people. They'll tell you about bad hospitals. They'll tell you about all these many different things. So as we keep government in check, it's for the good of all of us, and we shall happily continue to do it. Honorable Speaker, the Vice President and the Prime Minister have been approved by this House. We all did not vote for the both of you, but you have been approved. And our hope is that you will serve everybody. Because you see, that's what service delivery is supposed to be about. That you will extend services to everybody. That your offices will be accessible. We are going to bother you a great deal. Please get ready. Whether it be knocking at your offices, whether it be here on the floor, we shall not come at your home. She has said, at home, no, we shall not come. But here in the Parliament. Please get ready, because it's important for that to get happen. On our end, we are going to keep you in check. And please, you should be happy about that. It should not be a bad thing. When we keep you in check, we are saying, do better here, improve here, do this the right way as should happen. And so we'll keep bothering you about all these many different things, service delivery, political prisoners. That's a song we have sung, and we're not going to keep quiet, because there's people that are rotting in jail 5, 6, 7 years. They have not had their day in court. That is wrong. Wrong, 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 regardless how it happens. And by the way, the same has happened to some people on the interim side. So regardless who it happens to, it is wrong. So these things we shall not keep quiet about. Get ready. Honorable Speaker, I did not vote for you to become Speaker because I had a candidate. No, me, I'm saying it publicly. Because I had a candidate. But I'll tell you what, Right Honorable Speaker.
But your candidate voted for me.
I don't know about that. But I want to believe the 60 votes he got, one of those was his. But I'll tell you what, Right Honorable Speaker. I want to salute you, especially for your remarks after you took chair of Speaker, when we were still at Kololo. I, for that moment, felt at ease. I hope I'll continue to feel that way. And here is why I felt at ease. Your speech had 3 critical elements that excited me. Number 1, you promised to be a speaker even for those who did not vote for you, like me. And that's imperative, because now you have become a referee for all of us. Our hope is that you will be ready to blow the whistle when there is a hard tackle, as opposed to you actually being the one tackling us. So that gave me comfort, Right Honorable Speaker. You promised in your remarks a corruption-free parliament. That excited me. And you have our support in ensuring this, Right Honorable Speaker. Right Honorable Speaker, you promised that Parliament is supposed to be open, and so the media is supposed to be welcome here. I want to appreciate, because on that one you have taken immediate action. I was told that the Nation Media Group accessed Parliament today, because they were barred from accessing Parliament for months, and that is wrong. My appeal to you, Right Honourable Speaker, I'm saluting you publicly for the remarks that you made. Kindly actualize the remarks that you made. That's my humble appeal to you. You know, sometimes we say things and then we don't actualize them. But my hope is that you are going to actualize these remarks that you made, that we shall all feel comfortable in being in this house, that I should feel at ease to stand up and object to something. And I know I'm not going to be vilified. And by me, I mean several colleagues, that nobody is going to be vilified for having that school of thought. That's why we are all here. We all have different schools of thought. Honourable Speaker, I have been leader of the opposition for 2.5 years, in the 11th Parliament. Leader of opposition by law is part of the Parliamentary Commission. I did not attend even one single Parliamentary Commission meeting. How can that be right? Because I was never invited. Honourable Speaker, when I made a lot of noise about this issue, subsequently there were about 2 or 3 invitations that came to my office. And how did they come? So the office you're occupying now approves whenever a leader of the opposition is going, even if it is out of town, for official duty. So one of those times, I think we were going to these entities we were oversighting in Amuru, Inspire Coffee, in Tungamo. So you are on the way there, you get a call from the office that a letter has come here for Parliamentary Commission, and it is happening in 30 minutes. So yes, some people might say I got invited about 3 times. Yes, but I was on the way out of town for official duty, and the Speaker's office knew. These things have got to change. Let's observe the law. Let's do right, as is expected. Finally, Right Honourable Speaker, why has that place become a bottomless pit? Why do they not finish constructing that place so that members don't sit on their laps? Especially because money is appropriated. It would be a different thing if somebody was saying there is no money available, but money is passed here. At one time I said, look, can we stop passing this money? But the money is appropriated, work doesn't happen. Meanwhile, Parliament spends billions of shillings to rent office space.
Conclude at this point, but it is good to talk over these things. The Parliamentary Commission, to have this Parliament work, we have to start by having a functional Parliamentary Commission. And then we have the committees work. The work has started today. Within 2 weeks, the clerk will give me the status report on that building and what needs to be done and when it's going to be completed. And I'll report here. So the business committee has to work. We are going to do what they call resetting the factory default. Thank you very much. But before, Honorable Kasaija, Matthias Kasaija, just stand up and we recognize 82 years today. Happy birthday. Thank you. Our best wishes, many more returns. He wants a drink. And I know that the economy is now.
Honorable members, first and foremost, I thank the Almighty God for the gift of life and the opportunity given to me by His Excellency General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, the President of the Republic of Uganda, to continue serving the people of Uganda as Prime Minister. I receive my reappointment with humility and great gratitude to His Excellency for the trust and confidence placed in me yet for another term. I don't take this for granted. My reappointment, that Honorable Speaker, is not just a personal milestone, but an important responsibility to advance Uganda's socio-economic transformation as emphasized by His Excellency General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, the President of the Republic of Uganda. I commit to coordinating the entire government to realize this vision. Right Honorable Speaker, join me in congratulating His Excellency General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni upon his recent overwhelming electoral victory and swearing in as the President of the Republic of Uganda for this 5-year term, that is 2026-2031. I strongly believe that under his able, wise, and visionary leadership, we will protect and build on our collective gains for nationwide socio-economic transformation of our people during this new term and beyond. That Honorable, in congratulating you, the Speaker, the Vice President of the Republic of Uganda, the Deputy Speaker of Parliament of Uganda, the Deputy Prime Ministers, the Honorable Ministers, and all of you, Honorable Members, for your recent victories and swearing in for this 5-year term. Allow me to once again, in a special way, congratulate my brother, the Honorable Bisekezi, the leader of opposition, for that renewed mandate, and your chief whip, my grandson. You know, he told you he's my grandson. The opposition whip. Opposition whip, namwe. On behalf of government of Uganda, I commit to continue building on the strong foundation already in place by effectively leading a robust service delivery team, both political and technical, that responds to the needs of our people. By strengthening the link between the executive and legislature, and by ensuring continued availability of government business in this parliament, and making sure that the ministers regularly attend and provide timely responses to Parliament. Right Honorable Speaker and Honorable colleagues, the priorities of the NRM government are very clear, as outlined in the National Development Plan 4 and the 2026-2031 NRM Manifesto, aimed at wealth creation, improving household incomes, and expanding our economy from an estimated $68.4 billion by the end of June 2026 to $500 billion by the year 2040. Right Honorable Speaker, this growth will be anchored on strategic investments in our ATMs, which are agro-industrialization, PDM, MYOGA, etc., tourism development, mineral development including oil and gas, science, technology, innovation, and creative industry development. In addition, government will invest in enablers for the ATMs to deliver on planned growth. And these enablers are: 1, peace and security, which is a prerequisite for economic stability. Number 2, infrastructure development. Here I'm talking about standard gauge railway, roads, electricity, and the meter gauge rehabilitation. water sanitation, including environmental conservation. Honorable members, health education, information communication technology, electricity generation, transmission and distribution, industrial parks and free zones, effective administrative or administration of the justice, law and order, effective legislation and oversight. Right Honorable Speaker and members, effective management of climate change, environmental and natural resources and disasters as they occur. Fellow leaders, Ugandans expect quality services from us. We can effectively serve our people through proper implementation, monitoring and evaluation of government interventions. I want to reassure you that this will enable us to achieve better results with even limited resources. Right Honorable Speaker and members, leadership is a gift from God. I know that the role of the Prime Minister and leader of government business in Parliament requires commitment, patriotism, teamwork, and sacrifice. I therefore request for your continued support and prayers as we embark on this journey together. Right Honorable Speaker and members, through you, I recommit to continue serving our people for improved service delivery and socio-economic transformation. To the people of Kakumiro District and Greater Chivale, thank you for electing me to the 9th Parliament, 10th, 11th, and now the 12th Parliament. In conclusion, I once again thank you, Right Honorable Speaker and members, for approving my reappointment as Prime Minister of the Republic of Uganda. In the same vein, I appreciate His Excellency the President for the trust and confidence placed in me. I pledge continued commitment, collaboration, and teamwork during the no corruption, no more sleep term of office, as our country takes a qualitative leap into the upper middle income status for God and my country.
Thank you very much. I see the leader of opposition.
Distinguished members of the 12th Parliament, let me begin by congratulating you, Mr. Speaker, upon your assumption of the chair as Speaker of the 12th Parliament. In the same vein, I congratulate the Deputy Speaker, Right Honorable Thomas Tayebwa. I congratulate the Leader of Opposition, the Honorable Joel Ssenyonyi, upon assuming the office of Leader of Opposition in Parliament. And I congratulate my brother, Paul Mwiru, I beg your pardon, Paul Mwiru, upon assuming the office of Chief Opposition Whip in the 12th Parliament. Honorable colleagues, I stand here today with humility and profound gratitude to the Almighty God, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob. In the book of Prophet Isaiah, chapter 60, verse 22, I open quote. When the time is ripe, I, Yahweh, will quickly bring it out. I close quote. I acknowledge the hand of God in my appointment as Vice President of the Republic of Uganda. Mr. Speaker, allow me quickly to thank the people of Katakwi District for trusting me yet again to serve them as woman member of parliament for Katakwi district. I promise them that I will exercise my mandate as their member of parliament and that I will serve them diligently. In connection to that, Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, I thank the appointing authority, His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, for trusting me yet again by appointing me for the second time to serve the people of Uganda as Vice President. I do not take it for granted, Mr. Speaker. I assure him and all the people of Uganda that I shall serve with utmost dedication, patriotism, and loyalty, giving undivided attention to all matters of national importance that come before me during my tenure. For it is again written in the scripture, in the book of Luke, in the Gospel of Luke, actually, chapter 12, verse 48. I open quotes. When someone is given a great deal will be demanded of that person. And when someone is entrusted with a great deal, of that person, even more will be expected. I close quotes. Right, Honorable Speaker, honorable colleagues, I thank you for the trust and confidence in me which you have just demonstrated by approving me unanimously. I am exceedingly humbled, and I say thank you, thank you, thank you to all of you, colleagues. In service to the people of Uganda as Vice President, I promise you not abuse your trust and confidence. In the execution of my mandate, however, Mr. Speaker, I request for the support and warm working relationship from each and every member of this House, because when we work as a team, we accomplish our assignments very fast, very well, and very easily. It is written in the book of Psalms 133, chapter 1. I open quotes. How good, how delightful it is to live as brothers and sisters all together. I close quotes. As I come to the conclusion of my statement, I call upon all of us members of this House to envisage the Uganda with the GDP of US dollars 500 billion, but connect all the grassroots masses who we are leading to this economy. For instance, Mr. Speaker, if we were to ask ourselves, where do we go from here? The response was given in Kololo on the day of your election, Mr. Speaker. The visionary leader, His Excellency the President, guided that our destination is our villages, our cells, our wards, our parishes, our divisions, our sub-counties, our counties, our districts, municipalities, cities, to oversee the poverty alleviation programs of government. Let us unite and embrace financial inclusion, i.e., moving all the 33 households who are currently outside the money economy into the money economy. This is not to say, Mr. Speaker, that these chambers will be empty. No. We can balance our tasks, but this is also to say, Parliament and Mr. Speaker, please empower us as members of Parliament to do our oversight role and responsibility in the grassroots. It is to the masses that we belong, and from the masses we came from, and to the masses we shall return at an appropriate time. The very final one. And I say this on a light note. You have been one of our own in cabinet. And in fact, while in cabinet, we enjoyed your deep sense of humor. You had always, in your characteristic style, stimulated discussions with your tickling choice of words, openly sharing your knowledge and wealth of experience for the benefit of all. Nevertheless, this is equally a very important arm of government where we shall still be benefiting from your wealth of knowledge and experience. We are looking forward to a parliament where we shall speak less and act more, where we shall focus on the interests of the masses rather than the identity of the masses. Mr. Speaker, I personally have no doubt that you will steer this House very ably with dignity and decorum. And in short, I am saying I have high expectations on you. Mr. Speaker, I pledge total cooperation with you and all members of Parliament of this House. I hasten to add that, dear members, let's always stick to what unites us rather than what divides us. There has been bestowed upon us by the people of Uganda to serve them, especially bearing the vision of wealth creation and job creation. Let's endeavor to do our level best, and in all that we do, let's do it in accordance with the law and our rules of procedure. It is again biblically written in the book of Proverbs, chapter 29, verse 18. I open quotes. When there is no vision, the people get out of hand. Happy are they who keep the law. I close quotes. Mr. Speaker, I thank you for the opportunity to make this maiden speech. And I am very happy that all the members of this parliament understand deeply the rules of procedure, and that's why the Honorable Seungu has not interrupted me as I make my maiden speech. I thank you, Mr. Speaker, and indeed all of you, colleagues, for your kind attention. And I have said all this for God and my country.
Thank you. Thank you. Leader of Government Business, thank you.